In the welterweight division, your main event at UFC London, and this is a big one. You got Leon Edwards, 22-4, the former champ, taking on rising superstars. What you call him, Jack Della Maddalena from Australia. He's 17-2. So this is England versus Australia. Now Leon, 3 inches taller at 6'2". He's 33. Maddalena, 28. So you got Leon Edwards, a big-time veteran who's kind of sliding up there in age a little bit, 33. Not really slowing down yet, but he's getting up there a little. Maddalena is just entering the prime, so it could just be a changing of the guard, especially in terms of top contention. Edwards 1 inch reach advantage. He fights left-handed. Maddalena is a switch stance fighter. Now on the feet, it's all Maddalena. 6.7 significant strikes per minute. That's ridiculous. 2.7 for Edwards. He's more precision. Edwards lands like a takedown every 3 rounds, but Maddalena has 70% takedown defense. So he's going to utilize that to keep the fight standing. Now, Rocky Edwards, 65% takedown defense, lost the belt to Bilal Muhammad by decision. That was over 5 rounds. He gave up 9 takedowns, trailed 68-47 in significant strikes. Before that, he beat Colby. Not in dominant fashion, but he led by 13 significant strikes. Both had 2 takedowns each. Usman, he beat him by majority decision and KO'd him the fight before that. So those are the last 4 fights. He's 3-1 since 2022. On the other hand, Maddalena has been perfect since coming in the UFC. He's 8-0. Most recently, an impressive win over Gilbert Burns by KO in the 3rd. Beat Kevin Holland by split decision. So that's a little concerning. Beat Basile Hafez by split decision. That's concerning. Beat Randy Brown by submission, KO'd Danny Roberts, and KO'd Ramazan Ameev. Now, if you stick with the stats in this one, it's an easy win for Maddalena, right? Because he's landing like 30 significant strikes per round, so he's looking at like 90. Leon Edwards is going to sit at like 45, 40. So that's overwhelming in terms of activity. Leon Edwards can only stifle that with control time and takedowns, which he's very capable of doing. But we saw him struggle with Bilal. Now, Bilal's a different type fighter than Maddalena. He wants to control you. He's working with Khabib, and he just dominated Leon Edwards with those 9 takedowns. Maddalena can't do that. But what he can do is strike. Now, I'm concerned with 2 of the split decision victories, but on some level, that's part of the come up. And I hate to go against Edwards because it's at home. It's in London. Everyone's going to be pulling for him, right, for the most part. But I got a sneaky suspicion that there's going to be some Maddalena fans there too. There's going to be some people that aren't going to be too upset if he pulls this thing off, and I think he does. And I just don't like to go against Leon Edwards because I respect him. He's certainly capable of winning this fight, especially at home. But I think it's Maddalena time, and I think he's going to get the job done here, and he's getting very close, very, very close to a title fight. And that will be interesting against Bilal because someone's going to have to stop those takedowns from Bilal, and it's easier said than done. But Maddalena will win this one, in my opinion, by decision. He's just going to outstrike him, basically, on the feet. He'll give up some control time, but he's going to dominate on the feet. It's going to be decisive here to move to 18-2, welterweight division, main event at UFC London.